There's so many cool things about National Trail, and it's kind of overlooked by a lot of people. So much of Arizona is hiking, about hiking the Grand Canyon or Sedona. South Mountain Park is it's part of the Phoenix Park system. It's located just south of the city proper, and this is just a glimpse around, but they say that it is about 17,000 acres in area, which they say also is the largest public park or city-owned park in the country. Who am I to contest that? But to put it in perspective, if you've ever been to Vail Resort in Colorado or heard about Vail Resort, it's the largest ski resort in North America at around 5,500 acres, and this is about 3 times the size of Vail Resort. The park is, so it runs for quite a ways. All right. Someone who's not familiar with the desert might wonder, what are these sticks doing laying out here in the desert, all neatly in a row like that? And the answer is this used to be one of those. That saguaro cactus, which is sort of the trademark of the Arizona desert, the Sonoran desert. Those sticks happen to be the skeleton of the saguaro cactus, and that's what they look like after they die for whatever reason and fall to the ground. In many cases it happens when I see those cactuses laying down, even in our residential neighborhood, it's because there's been a heavy rain along with wind. The rain softens up the ground and all that weight of the cactus is pushed too much by the wind and they just fall over. So I think that's probably what happens up here in the mountains too. Interestingly enough, those sticks that I showed you are used quite often by the Native Americans in building thatch style roofs for shade, and they also use them to reach things such as the fruit that grows at the top of the saguaro. I forget what it's called, but they say that the fruit, which comes after the cactus's flower, is a very sweet fruit, especially if you boil it or steam it and break them open. I'm going to have to put that on my to-do list for the coming year. Well, I didn't go another 1/8 of a mile since that last little clip, and here you can see what I mean. This is a saguaro that died prematurely. Looks like maybe the water came down and uprooted him, flipped him over, and there he'll rot and turn into a pile of sticks like that one right down there. Okay, decay, maybe decay is a better word rather than rot. We are in saguaro country. For sure. I find it interesting that even on the rocks here in the desert you see, I think they call it lichen. Basically it's algae of some sort, even in the south facing parts of the rock, which you would think would never stay wet long enough to grow the algae. This rock here has quite a bit of it on it. See that? Most likely because it's sitting right in the shade. But again, oftentimes I'll see it even in the sunny area, so it just boggles my mind. Another saguaro who bit the dust prematurely. Looks like another victim to the storms that we had back in 2014. Now, interestingly enough, right next to it is a plant called a cholla, and oh my gosh. No, I've got the wrong plant name. Okay, I'll think of the name of it in a second. Anyway, even though this thing looks dead, it is very much alive. It just sits there in a dormant state for the most part. Yeah, it's killing me. I can't think of the name of it right now. Not a cholla though. But those plants, oh, here's a big one. They are notorious in the springtime when we get a lot of rain. Actually, anytime there's a big storm, a lot of rain. These things will green up and bloom. Well, they'll green up within about a day. Flower or leaves all up and down every branch, and then within usually 5 days of a heavy rain or a period of wet weather, they will actually bloom. They get these beautiful orange flowers at the top of them. You drive through some neighborhoods in Phoenix where those are at, and it's just gorgeous. Of course, oftentimes they're blooming at the same time as a lot of the other trees in the area, giving quite a sight. So, cholla. I mentioned those earlier. Here's a small cholla right here, and that one doesn't look like it has much character, but they also are very pretty when you see them in clusters of say 10 or more, and especially in the early morning or evening sunlight when the sun is low on the horizon, really lights those things up almost like a neon light. Very cool. Well, there you kind of get a glimpse of it from that one there. See how the needles just light up from the sun? Another one.